Tonight I wanted to talk about a new TikTok skin trend called skin flooding, and I'm actually here for it, believe it or not. I never get on skin trends because usually they aren't really worth it, but skin flooding is incredible, and coming into the cooler months here in Australia, I think it's really important to bring a little bit more awareness to the reason why we hydrate and moisturize or flood our skin. So skin flooding is all about flooding our skin with moisture. So we want to be looking for hyaluronic acids and really beautiful lightweight products that get into our skin and actually make a difference. So the idea with skin flooding is to hydrate or increase the water levels in your stratum cornea, which is the outermost layer of our skin. But I want to say we're not just thinking about that outermost layer. We're choosing ingredients that we want to hydrate the outermost layer and then something to really seal it in so all those benefits are leading down into our skin and actually making a difference. So when I was researching and writing this blog today, I really felt excited because Sabbia Co ticks a lot of the boxes with the ingredients that we use. And I'm not just saying that because obviously I make all the products here at Sabbia Co, but we're looking for marine extracts, which we have in the collagen C serum from our seaweed extracts, and we also have high volumes of hyaluronic acid. But not only high volumes, we have the highest percentage of molecular weight, which actually makes such a difference in the skin long term. So when we're using hyaluronic acid or anything, it's going to moisturize the skin quite quickly, but if it is a lower quality or a lower molecular weight, by the next day we feel dry anyway, so it hasn't really made a difference. It's just hydrated and left. So here at Sabbia Co, we've tried to create products that actually get into the skin and make a really big difference. So when we're thinking about flooding the skin with hydration, misting in between every single layer of applying the skin is going to be imperative, especially the first. So when we have moist or damp skin, it helps to open up our pores and it helps for whatever we put on next to penetrate deeper into the skin. So I'm going to go in with our hyaluronic acid. Wow, it's Monday. With our Revive face mist. A nice good layer which has aloe vera, lots of beautiful botanicals in there that are already going to hydrate the skin and get them ready to receive the collagen C serum, which has the marine extracts and also our hyaluronic acid. So I'm going to do 3 pumps and I'm going to evenly distribute it across the skin and also down my neck. You guys know that I also love this serum as a 2-in-1 eye product. I don't usually believe in eye products, and I would never ever bring out an eye product. I really believe in multi-use products so that it's better for the environment because we're minimizing, the amount of bottles and things that we need to manufacture, but also it's better for our customers because they're getting value for their money of the products that we are providing them. So the goal is to layer lots of lightweight, and I'm going to go in with mist again, lots of lightweight products that are going to moisturize the skin, but then finishing off with my favorite moisturizer. But our moisturizer also does have hyaluronic acid as well as vegan rice protein peptides. So having peptides in there is also such an incredible way to hydrate and rebuild the skin. And we also want to think about why we want to have hydrated, healthy skin barrier. So when we have a hydrated, healthy skin barrier, it actually exfoliates and naturally does its cell skin turnover the way that it should for the age group that we're in. But when we do not have the correct moisture levels in our skin, or we have an impaired skin barrier, we often present with dry, flaky, sensitive, and dull skin. And then we reach for the exfoliant because we're like, my skin's dry and it's flaky, I need to get rid of it. But what we actually do when we exfoliate the skin that is like that is we cause more damage to the impaired skin barrier. So what we really need to do is constantly be hydrating and feeding our skin with the correct levels of moisture to ensure that our skin can actually do what it's meant to do. It's a very intelligent organ, as are all of the organs in our body. We really overcomplicate things. I kind of got this off. Twisting it the wrong way. And then I really want to lock in all of that goodness with something quite thick or rich. I wouldn't say our moisturizer is thick, but it is rich. And I'm going to do about 5 drops. I always say with the oil, you want to do 1 drop for the forehead, 1 each for the cheeks, 1 for the chin, and I like to do 2 for my chest and my neck. So often when we have an impaired skin barrier, we're going to present with more of a sensitive skin. So sometimes we can feel that burning or that itching when we apply skincare products that aren't like crazy actives. I want to mention that because without AHAs, BHAs, and retinol, it is common and acceptable to feel a little bit of a tingle, a sting, or a burn. Sometimes definitely not still okay, but it is not uncommon to feel those things when we do that. But I want to mention that when we have an impaired skin barrier, just an everyday beautiful serum or a moisturizer can then make us feel like that. And that's when we really need to take a look at why we are getting this sensitive, dry, irritated, breakout prone skin, because that's not natural for our skin. We need to remember the natural homeostasis of what our skin should be doing. And when it's not natural, we need to really have a look at why, what's happening maybe internally, what's happening externally. But please let me know if you have any questions about skin flooding. I will be putting the blog live probably later in the week, potentially next week. But yeah, it was a really, really fun blog to learn about and research and put together. So I hope you guys enjoy it.